In today's tutorial, we are going to go over the ways in which you can make villagers give you discounted trades, even down to things costing just 1 emerald. One of these ways is a Bedrock Edition exclusive you may not even know about. I will also show you my preferred way to get discounts across an entire trading hall. Let's get started. Now, our first method of getting a discount for our villager trading involves this. Okay, not exactly that, but the thing above it here. It involves a raid farm, or just a raid in general. Whenever you complete a raid, you defeat the raid, you will get a status effect called Hero of the Village. And Hero of the Village will give you discounts to the villagers in the area, whether it be at a farm like this, or whether it just be in a regular village that's sitting around. Now, before we get into the details of this, you should know there's actually some pretty big differences between Bedrock Edition and Java Edition with getting this discount. So it is important depending on what version of the game you're playing on. On Java Edition, for example, whenever you defeat a raid, the villagers that are within that village, they will throw items out at you to kind of celebrate the fact that you defeated the raid. It's pretty cool. It's pretty appreciative of them. The Bedrock villagers, they're not appreciative at all. They don't really care. They're not grateful. They just don't give you anything. But not only that, that's one downside. On Java Edition, you actually can stack the Hero of the Village effect 5 times. So you get 1 big discount the first time, and then 4 smaller discounts the other 4 times, equal 5 times you can get the effect. On Bedrock Edition, not the case. You get it once, and that's all you get. It's maxed out from the start. You don't have different tiers you can get. Let's take a look at this effect, because all we got to do is turn on our Trident Killer up here, turn on our Trident Killer down here, and then we're going to actually initiate or start a raid. And then once that raid is defeated all the way through, we will get our discount. And there we go. We now have the Hero of the Village effect. And as you can see, when I look at this guy, hey, he's offering me some discounts, but they're not very good. If you're looking for discounts on Bedrock Edition, this isn't the way to do it. Let's move on to the next method. So now we bring ourselves to a trading hall that I have set up. And a lot of you may have a trading hall like this set up too. Maybe you even checked out one of my Iron Farm videos where we set up a trading hall as part of the Iron Farm, which is what this is right here. And a lot of you have asked me in those videos, well, can I discount my villagers in this area and not mess up my farm? So the answer is yes, but there's also a few different ways really, that you can do it. So we have these villagers here, and we're gonna take this guy right here as an example. We take a look at him. He's got no discounts at all. This guy right here, this guy has no discounts at all. Now I'm gonna pop my head into the back here, and you're gonna see I have a zombie. Well, zombies, when they kill a villager, if you're on the hard difficulty, you have to be on hard difficulty for this to work every time. When a zombie kills a villager, quote unquote, he doesn't actually kill him. He actually converts him. So this zombie right here, I can give him a little push. Hey, buddy. This is Tony Zomboni, by the way, in case you're wondering. He's hurting. He's hurting the villager. Oh no, it's going to be fine. I promise you. So what we could do is we can get rid of old Tony Zomboni here. Move out the way there, buddy. We can go back out here, and we got our villager right here. He's been changed, but we can actually convert him back to a villager. And this is going to provide a couple of different benefits. First of all, we just shoot him with an arrow of weakness or hit him with a splash potion of weakness. You can do either one of these methods. The arrow is the best way to do it. Just give him a little pop there, feed him a golden apple, and after a couple minutes, he's going to be feeling a lot better. But not only that, we're going to be getting discounts to all of the villagers within 16 blocks of him. You could even set up a trading hall in a way that all of your villagers are close enough to a villager that you plan on converting to where they all get the discount. I say 16 blocks in each direction. That means from the point he's standing, 16 blocks each way, including up and down. So he will actually discount a pretty large area. And then I'm going to show you here in a moment that this guy right here, he's gonna be offering me a little bit better prices here very soon. And now he's a villager again. And if we go back over to our buddy right here and take a look, as you can see, he's been discounted, but he's only been discounted a little bit. That's okay, because we can repeat this process over and over and over again. And once you repeat this process about 5 times, what we'll have is a maximum level discount for what this dude right here, yeah, him, what he's able to give. So depending on the villager that you're trading with, what profession he is, and what trades he has, will kind of dictate how low of a discount you can get. But I've changed this guy over probably close to 10 times, right? And as you can see, I've kind of maxed out what he will give me in terms of discounts. So all of the villagers within this area, whether it be this guy right here, who's now offering coal for 5 coal for an emerald instead of 15, 1 iron ingot instead of 4. But something like this, the flint is only 20 for an emerald instead of 30. I can't totally read that. I think it is 30. So like some things get discounted a lot, some things don't get discounted a lot. It all just kind of depends on what that thing is and how much it wants to discount itself. So while this method, it's really good for getting discounts really quickly to a whole bunch of different trades, it does not get you the best trades. Also, it takes a little bit of time to do. I actually have a different method of doing this discount first that I want to show you before we move on to the next method of getting discounts, and it's a Bedrock exclusive. So here we are in the old Bedrock Guide Season 2 world. It's confusing. If you don't know, it's fine. But we have here a trading hall set up beside a zombie spawner. And you may be wondering, why is that? Well, on Bedrock Edition, zombie spawners can spawn zombie villagers. They don't do that on Java Edition. And whenever a zombie villager spawns, it gives discounts based on the spawn spot of that zombie villager in the exact same way that I just showed you a moment ago, where if you change a villager to a zombie and then convert it back to a villager, that it gives discounts to the villagers in the area. So if you set up close to a zombie spawner like this, whenever one of those guys spawns in, a zombie villager, your villagers in the area within 16 blocks of each direction will get a discount because of that spawn. So if you want a really easy trading hall that continuously will get you discounts that don't wear off, set one up in an area like this, and you can very easily get discounts without having to do any extra work. But again, remember, those discounts are going to have limitations, as you saw earlier. If you want discounts that don't really have limitations, maybe that are permanent, maybe that are deeper and will save you a lot more emeralds or materials that you're trying to trade, well, a lot of you might know, but there is one solid way to do that. If you're enjoying today's video, help it get discovered by more people by clicking the like button and leaving a comment. Also, if you enjoy my videos, click the subscribe button, join my Discord channel, and become a channel member by clicking the join button. Members get awesome perks, including access to my members only Minecraft servers. Now, back to the video. Okay, so now let's talk about permanent discounts. So as I kind of showed you before, you can take a zombie villager. Well, okay, you can't because it's on peaceful mode. You can take a zombie villager like this guy right here. You can hit him with a potion of weakness or an arrow of weakness, and you can feed him a golden apple, and he will change into a villager. Also, just to kind of side note, if you want to know how to make potions of weakness or know like the best way to get the ingredients for them, I do have a Bedrock Guide video on that from a few months ago. Also, golden apples, make yourself a gold farm and get some villagers to trade with, or a farmer villager or two. You'll literally have all the golden apples you'll ever need. So we could take this guy right here, and once he's converted, we can make him a librarian, which is probably going to be one of the more like popular of villagers that you may want to have, right? And we take a look at him here, and you see he started out with a discount. It's because we converted him. Now, when you convert a villager to get the villager discounts, those discounts, they're permanent. They stay for the life of the villager. So we can go, instead of trading 24 paper for an emerald, we can now trade 18, which is great, right? Let's just go ahead, let's level this guy up, and let's see what all he has in here, right? So, as you can see, he's got some pretty solid trades. We can get him, let's see, there's Fortune 2 for 2 emeralds, there's Silk Touch for 1 emerald, we could trade 1 book for an emerald, and we even got the name tag down here for 14 emeralds. But you could actually discount these guys multiple times by converting them multiple times, and that will actually give you even larger permanent discounts. So let's give him a little zombie friend here. Dinner time.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
And there we go. We can go ahead and we can get rid of our little friend in here for now, and then do the conversion process again. Now, typically, I think it's 5. Now, depending on what trades you want, you'll see, like you saw earlier, some of his trades are already 1 emerald. They're going to stay that way, or 1 item for an emerald. They're going to stay that way. But for some villagers, you will need to go as many as 5 times converting to get all of their trades down to the maximum discount. For this guy, let's see what 2 conversions does. And here we go, second conversion. Now it's 12 paper for an emerald. Let's convert him again. And here's after the 3rd time, getting a little bit closer. So now it's about like what is the best method when you have these guys in a trading hall like format to get them converted. So first of all, let's just kind of take this guy right here. Can the zombies, can they attack this guy through a corner? Most of you will have a setup like this where you can kind of protect them from getting attacked by like baby zombies when you don't want them attacked. You can close it up, etc. So we put a zombie right here. Can he get to him? No, he can't. Even if I push him a little bit closer, he cannot get to him. If you take this trap door off though, there he goes. So you can look down and attack him through there without the trap door. So this guy right here, what if we get rid of some of this corner stuff right here? We put a zombie right here. Can he get him? He can, if the trap door is closed. Now, if you open it, the zombie, he'll be full access, right? Oh, look, he can't see him. Very interesting. So that's a cool way to know. Oh, no, go away. And then your last method is, can the zombie see him? If you give him access here, where your guy's blocked all the way around, but maybe here, let's say it's not even in the front, right? Let's say it's in the back side right here, because you don't want to see that. You want that to be covered, right? So what if we have a zombie right back here? He can get back there and he can hit him as well. Although that guy did move up some, so he can, but if the villagers moved up too far, he's not able to reach him. So what is your best method, at least in terms of what I have found, for being able to very systematically get these guys converted over? I see a couple of different methods to go through that may or may not be easy for you. So the first method would probably be the most simple method, right? What if we just simply let a zombie run loose? We have it in this type of configuration, so he can go through and he can change them. Now, you never want to convert more than one of these guys at a time, because then they unlink from their profession blocks. Give him a little nudge there. As you can see, he's doing his thing, he's attacking, and then he converts this guy. So let's say he's done. We don't need to convert him anymore. Let's say we finish him. Now we're gonna move on to the next guy. We go and get rid of these trapdoors above his head. And then now we can have this guy converted. Now this zombie, I don't think he'll attack me, even if I'm in survival, unless I get, oh, is he upset at me? Hello? He's looking at me. Let's give him a little nudge. Up, and there he goes. Don't do this in the sunlight. Give him access to the next one. Sometimes it looks like they need a little bit of a push, and you wanna make sure you have them somewhere where they can't burn up. Give him access to this one. And then we would just kind of close these ones up, take away access as we go. That way we only do one at a time. And then we know once it's done, he can't access them, he can't get to them, he can't hurt them anymore. This way seems to be a little unreliable. It works, it's easy, it doesn't require you to set up any kind of infrastructure. Not the best way. The best way I found on my Bedrock Guide world, you guys saw it earlier. I don't think I said this earlier. Keep in mind, this is a creative copy of the world. I do this for tutorials from time to time. This is the method, the way that I found that works the best, is using this minecart to get this zombie nice and close, just like this, and pulling him in, letting him do his thing, sending him back out. And then once you're done with one of the villagers, we're gonna pretend like that process is already completed. We would then do something like this, and like this. And now we could do it on this side, right? So I could come over here, I could flip the lever, I could give my zombie a little push, he'll end up hitting me, but then I could convert the next villager, and having this little type of like railway, I guess, that goes all the way around, just like I have here, you can very easily, systematically go through and discount all of your villagers to get you those permanent maximum discounts, which I've done with a lot of the villagers that are here. So like the important ones that I use here pretty often, I've gone through and I've discounted first. Let's say the Silk Touch guy, right? I've gone and discounted him. I didn't take him down all the way because I'm not really worried about trading paper. I only brought him down enough times to get Silk Touch down to a single emerald cost. You can look at my Unbreaking guy right here. Again, I discounted him enough times to get my Unbreaking 3 book all the way down. So I've done this with a lot of them. And it is a decent amount of work to go through and convert like nonstop like this, but you can just kind of work it over time like I do. Or you can even only discount the ones that you really care a lot about having, like your books, for example. You don't have to discount every trade all the way down. So those are your methods to doing villager discounts and the best practices on how to do it. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to click the like button and drop a comment, any comment down below. All comments and likes help the video get discovered by more people. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.